Good afternoon, guys. This is Melvin Robinson with Integrity and Home Inspection, coming to you from McDonough. Got a new construction inspection that we're doing today, and so when you're purchasing a home or you're purchasing anything at that matter, it's not really about the purchase. It's that you're paying for. It's the quality and the product, the finished product that you're paying for. So when you hire a professional, in my opinion, the professional is great at what they do. They're actually number one in their field. They know what they're doing. That's what I think when you're talking about professionalism. So when you are purchasing a new construction home or you're getting renovations done, you want that quality because anybody can actually come in your home and maybe do some work, but it may not be up to the standards, or it may not just be quality work. So you're paying that professional for that extra pizzazz on that product that they're doing, and you want that product to look great. So looking at this home, a lot of times in new construction now, what I notice is I'm getting to the house and the house is not finished. And this is a good friend of mine, so he'll be here later. We'll take a picture of him. But the house is great. The house is a good home. Don't get me wrong. I've been in this neighborhood several times. But when you get to the finished product, you want to get down to the wire and you want things to be done correctly. So these are like items that I'm gonna hit. So we got holes that can be filled in there. And this is the quality that I talk about. So we got overspray on paint. We got flashing that's not really, smooth. It's not uniform. It just doesn't look like great to the naked eye. We got nail spots where they used penny nails to secure the flashing, which it is secure, but it just doesn't look good for the finished product. Again, we got under the eave, needs to be finished. That flashing is not caulked down on the side, so it's going to eventually probably pull up, and little stuff like that. So if we walk around, you can see paint that needs to be done, and those are like walkthrough items that can be hit on. But I'm going to make sure it's in the report because I don't want any issues. We got flashing that needs to be sealed, so you don't want water to weep off of the siding and run back up under this flashing. You want that to actually run the water off of the brick. We got more paint, cover over the wire, the cable wires, to make sure that's beautified. And here we got where they use mortar under the window, and that was actually sealed, but it's not gonna seal here because we got an open space. Got a little gap there that needs to be caulked to make sure that no water is running behind that veneer brick. A little bit of felt paper. So a lot of times with new construction, it's not going to be egregious items that we're going to find. It's just little things that yourself, when you move in, you'll find items that need to be taken care of, and you want the builder to stand up to what they believe in, and if they're builders and if they're professionals, you just want that product to be 100% done. So above the window, we got paint that needs to be done. Around fixtures, always caulk those to make sure you don't have bugs getting under it. More paint. So I'm gonna hit that little flash in there. The window, you can see that. So if it rains, we can have water hit the back side of that window. And even though they have felt paper, they have house wrap behind that, you just don't want to take a chance on water getting anywhere behind your facial board. So, and this is just the outside. I haven't gone inside yet, but just something real quick that just to show buyers and realtors what I'm actually looking for. So here we got a vent. This is a bathroom vent, and you can see they don't have a cover on it, so that's an area where birds can actually nest up in there. We want to make sure that gets done. And this is pretty small, but the screws are not the right screws for that vent. Somebody probably used some extra screws. They need to replace those with 1/4-inch screws, and the screws are actually painted when they come with that kit. So it should have been screws with that vent. So we want to make sure that gets taken care of. That vent up at the very top is not closing. That needs to be replaced. and you can see the damage on the bottom of it. We got roof shingles that are kind of hanging up a little bit. The nail is actually protruding out of it, so that needs to be taken care of. So a lot of times, you know, in new construction, little things here and there that's just gonna catch your eye, and you're just gonna want to make sure it's taken care of. So not a lot of stuff, but it's enough for a potential buyer to say, hey, I want these items taken care of. I want to make sure that I get an inspection. I want my own inspector and not just a walkthrough, because they'll tell you what you want to hear, you know, while you're doing your walkthrough, while your realtor's there. But you want to make sure that these things get taken care of. So if you need a reinspection or you need that first home inspection, give us a call and we can definitely take care of it. I know that was a little bit of a long video, but you know, I just like to educate my potential buyers, realtors, and that way you guys can stand up to builders and say, look, I want the professionalism that you have on that sign when I came in that's at $400,000, because that's what you're gonna pay. So give us a call. Melvin Robinson, Integrity Air Home Inspection. Have a great day.